I'm Jack McGlynn, and this is my pathway. I think my very first memory was at my brother's soccer game. He's 5 years older than me, and my whole family kind of grew up playing soccer, so I was always around it since a kid, and I think just going to his games and playing on the sidelines as a little kid was my first memory. It was definitely difficult leaving everything, leaving home, my family, but the residency program here and kind of the pathway they had for me, it made it kind of a seamless transition. I think I was 14 because that was my first national camp. When you're playing like club soccer, you don't really know if you're like good or so kind of getting called up to the national team made me realize that I have a chance in this. Yeah, I mean, it was great. It's kind of the same from academy to first team. They all play the same way, so you get used to the style really quickly. And I think the pathway they have from going from academy to Union 2, it was pretty easy. And then because we had a lot of the same familiar guys, it's such a young group, and I think going from Union 2 to first team, there's so many homerowns now that it's kind of a seamless transition. It's huge. I mean, getting to represent this city, it's such great sports fans, it's such a great sports city, so it means a lot to be a homegrown, and I'm glad the fans can support me. Having this be my job is probably my favorite. It's something I love to do. I grew up playing it as a kid, just being a game, and now to have it be my full-time job and kind of everything I can focus on means the world. The most rewarding moment would be playing in the Olympics. I think that's something barely any athlete gets to do. It's the highest level you can possibly go to, and I think having my family and friends there at that time and being there with Nate too was also special because we've known each other for so long. My most special Union moment, probably scoring my first goal, getting that weight off my shoulder. I think it was 2 years ago now. It was a free kick, so that was my best memory so far. I want to play for the full national team. That's definitely a goal of mine. I have one appearance with, it was a bunch of other MLS guys, but I want to make it with the real first team and eventually go play in Europe. That's a big goal of mine. We know the season's coming to end, so a lot of work in the off season on my weaknesses. I think I've had a pretty good season and I've shown well, so I think I'm ready for whatever challenge comes next.